right, we are back. Another live stream. We are currently looking at a severe thunderstorm warning in Georgia for the Warner Robins and Bryan and Perry. Size hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Well, I gotta open up a Google Translate. Yeah, we can go take a look at that. And Jay, when hurricane season comes around, I'll be happy to cover your area a little bit more. Oh yeah, you really got thunderstorms in the area. You have all these thunderstorms heading to northwest. Then you got a majority of these thunderstorms. They're probably going to be doing some heavy rain and hail for the moment for Puerto Rico. Yeah, I mean, I can tell that they would want to warn that storm for heavy rainfall. You're probably getting a formation of a water spout. Right off west of Maca. Well, let me. Yeah, rain wrap. If there's anyone new here, I do apologize about the lag. So we've got this severe thunderstorm warning for Bryan and Centerville, Georgia. You can see how this supercell was rotating a little bit. It has soon stopped a little bit, but I'm not ruling out that possibility. It could be trying to cycle through another area. Yeah, the hailstorm. Yeah, Jay, the hail cells that are there. There's little balls of ice falling from the sky. I mean, they do hurt, damage almost anything depending on the size of the hail. You're gonna be drinking some tea. And there's another couple other storms in Minnesota at the moment that were not warned. They were doing some pretty good hail, pretty large hail down over there in Minnesota. Really surprised that it was warned. So the storm's going to be heading towards Freeborn, Heartland, and Wells, Minnesota. Um, Usually when caps start to form on the storm, they're usually going to be called, I can't remember, like the echo tops. When you start forming, those are going to be some really, there's going to be some thunderstorms forming from the echo tops. But when you start to see those caps coming in, you might see a shelf cloud or two start to form. Once you see that shelf, there's going to be a lot of wind on the shelf cloud. So we can get a radar tower, a better radar tower. Get the Des Moines, Iowa radar tower. These dew points are really high. Not too high, but high. Anything above 55 can do severe weather for a dew point, and that's what the green numbers are underneath the red numbers. Yeah, we can go take a look. I was just covering to see the storms here in Iowa and Minnesota. We'll take another look at Puerto Rico. This is base I want. Velocity. This radar tower is starting to a little bit get this area distorted a little bit, but the area that is going to probably be a water spout is this. We're starting to see a little hook formed from the storm. Hello, G bro. This is off to the west of, is it Mocha or Maca, Puerto Rico. So this is only going to be a water spout if it forms as a water spout. It'll be heading off. So the dew points for Georgia here are still a little high. So when you got 72, 73 dew points, usually the requirements for severe weather has to be at least 50 or 55 degrees for a dew point. So over here in Alabama, you still got some special weather statements. Dew points are very high. They're almost 80 degrees for a dew point. 77, 75, 72. I do want to see where the Columbus storm, I'm talking about this. I'm usually, how I name storms is when it's closer to the city, I'll just call it that storm. So the Columbus storm, pretty sure that is in Georgia. Starting to get a little hook near Seal. Oh yeah, yep. Starting to get a little bit of a small hook. On this velocity, it doesn't really show it that well. It's closer to the storm and it's kind of facing in the behind the storm. But this one is far, it's a little further away radar tower. So this storm's going to be entering Georgia in about 15 minutes to probably at least 15 minutes. Gotta wait for the next couple of scans to come through the storm. Really raining outside. So we're already getting some hail readings with the storm on HRRR. 1.2, I think it says 1.7, 1.5 inch diameter hail readings. That's what radar's reading. It is a little bit old velocity data that we got. We are only 9 subscribers away from the monthly goal of 550. Dang. It's really raining outside. I'm not going to go check it out on radar here, so I really don't want to reveal my location. So they've just issued a severe thunderstorm warning for that. I gotta zoom in for the cities for Seal. I'm gonna say Columbus is a little bit of Columbus is in that severe thunderstorm warning for Alabama. So this whole area is in the 2% risk of tornadoes for today. Heavy hails falling in Puerto Rico. That's not good. Jay, if you're in that section, just make sure to get the cover. You don't want to get hit by that hail. They have also severe thunderstorm warned this storm down here for, is it Cuthbert and Shellman, Alabama. It's always my biggest fear to mispronounce these names. What? I'm saying, I'm not making any money right now. I don't meet the requirements yet. So I mean, you can bicker all you want, but I'm being honest with you. I don't make any money right now. So we are starting to see storms are really starting to form up. Hey. This is all happening in Alabama, right on the border between Alabama and Georgia, with these severe thunderstorm warnings. There's no velocity signature yet. Well, I could be wrong, but now it's showing a little bit of a small one. The storm is starting to form a hook or a seal. For what areas are you looking for? We have Texas that's starting to pick up around 1 a.m., which Eastern, which is going to be 12 a.m. Central. So at around actually 10 p.m. Central Time, the storms really start to pick up a little bit more in Texas. Oh, you are? All right. I'm doing the S for coverage. And then we have the other state that we have for Iowa and is it Minnesota? We got starts at 9 p.m. Eastern Time and really starts to kind of slow down a little bit after midnight. After it fades off to Illinois. Actually, sorry, Indiana. Yep. Yeah, we can go check that. Phoenix City. Yeah, we can go check that out. Yeah, you're right outside of that severe thunderstorm warning. This thunderstorm that I'm watching, that we see a little bit of rotation in, is moving southeast. We do have another thunderstorm behind it that is moving a little bit. It could move to the north a little bit. But the main threat is going to be hail and wind. You can go over there. Sorry about the lag, everyone. I just got a real bad computer I'm doing this on. Right now, I'm not seeing any radar at the moment for Indianapolis. There's no storms in the area for now. All the storms are going to come later, like a little later tonight into the evening. Yeah, you're welcome. Starting to see a little bit of rotation near Seal. If I'm pronouncing any of these town names wrong, just make sure to, if you could correct me, that'd be awesome. Is my worst fear is mispronouncing town names when I'm doing weather. It's everyone's worst fear. So we are starting to get a little couplet on velocity near Seal. We might issue a tornado warning. Is it Cassetta, Georgia? We're probably going to issue a tornado warning for that city. Then we got Holy Trinity, Upper Bradley Place, Jamestown. Oh no. At Oswechee, Georgia. The storms yesterday, though, they were really deadly. Yes, Georgia. Georgia, U.S. Your friends live there? We're starting to see that little small hook starting to come to play. South of Columbus. Depends on where they live. If it's more on the, is it like the southern of Georgia, like the central side of Georgia near, is it Richland or Cuthbert? Or is it Eastman? There's going to be some storms coming through the area today. Yep. This is about 3 minutes old velocity data. An update. We'll see if this thing's going to be a little bit more strengthened or if it's just going to fizzle out. Hello, how you doing? So this is on the, almost on the board, right near South Carolina. You're welcome. I would say some, yeah, we'll take a look at that in a little, about 2 minutes. They probably can, pretty much anywhere can. Anywhere where the atmosphere is good. We'll probably be getting some storms today in about maybe a couple, 2 to 3 hours at most. But if you're referring to my computer, my Wi-Fi is good. It's just that I don't really have a good CPU in my computer or a graphics card. I'm just having a normal laptop. It's an Intel Core i5. I don't have a RTX or anything, or an AMD Radeon. I know, but it's really expensive right now. Once I can throw in an investment into the channel here, I'll do that. I have never been on a chase before. So for Salisbury, there is a storm moving. You probably just got some lightning from it, or some thunder or heavy rain from it. It is moving off to the southeast. You do have another one moving from the southeast, north of, is it Marcy? Or, yeah, Marcy line. But it could dissipate by the time it gets to you. It's going to be some hail and thunderstorms and heavy rain. So got that severe thunderstorm looking for a quarter size hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. A velocity couplet is really starting to get a little bigger. All right. Wait. Okay. All right. Yeah, I mean, it was real bad. We had a whole bunch of tornado emergencies last night. It was just real terrible. So I don't see the radar towers. The only radar tower that is getting these storms for Somerset and Zanesville. So yeah, I mean, this is on the yep. Got some storms moving to the southeast, northeast. My bad. Yeah, that tower would be the Wilmington Tower would be, or Washington. Yeah, it just, yeah, last night it was not a good night. All right. Wilmington National Weather, yeah, it's close. I'm gonna look down here. They're 16 alert, 4 severe thunderstorm warnings, and 12. It's a tough one because you get a lot of that include hurricanes as well. Hurricane severe weather. Because that would be kind of a tough one. I would say almost would be like, I would say either Louisiana or Mississippi. That's what I would say. Either one of those two states. So you got a lot of moisture from the Gulf, moving straight into those states, Louisiana and Mississippi. And the environment is most favorable for those two southern states. Um, or is it Bip City? You are to the south of you. There's a thunderstorm. That's the one I'm watching right now. I see a location within that thunderstorm, but it's not near you at the moment. Yeah. I would pull up a map of Tornado Alley. I would say so, a little bit more northeast. If they could extend the alley a little bit, keep it where it's at, but extend the borders a little bit more northeast. Yeah, that's not good. Did you get any hail? Was there any hail reports there, or that you know of? Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that's not good at all. You got tornado like, so it'd be a lot of damaging winds and hail. These dew points, though, in Georgia are really high. That's good. I mean, it was probably a really, really quick storm. There was a lot of warnings for damaging wind last night. Oh, that's terrible. But they're just trying to keep everyone aware of tornado app. It's new recent. Yeah, I did hear about that. They shifted it over a little bit. Well, they're just trying to keep everyone aware of when storms come through there. They're going to have damaging winds, hail, and tornadoes. Shoot, another severe thunderstorm warning for Seal. Oh, that's good. Which one do you have? I really like the brand Midland. Midland weather radios are awesome to have. And note, I am not being sponsored by Midland weather radios. Yeah. WR120. Oh, that's good. I'm actually going to be giving one of those away once I hit 1,000 subscribers. I'm going to be doing a little giveaway. I'm at 541 right now out of 1,000. We'll be doing a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. Getting a lot of hail with these two severe thunderstorms for Alabama, and then it's going to be going into Georgia. Um, right now I'm looking at rotation on velocity. So there would be a little tiny wall cloud within both of these storms, particularly on this, let me get this out, on this storm, and a wall cloud. Yes, that's why I have my velocity, high-res velocity out. I am seeing a little bit of rotation through both of our supercells here. Starting to see a lot of wind. I know I covered that whole area. If you search up if you go to my live streams after I'm done, or you can do it whenever, for 526, I actually covered that whole section. Of the tornado emergency last night. It was just a real terrible situation. I've never seen a tornado in person. I've only seen them in videos. It would be really cool one day to see a tornado. You've never seen a tornado either? Oh, that's not good. Just dropped my phone. Possibly rain wrapped. Yeah, rain wrapped tornadoes are never good. They're just not. So we do have speaking of tornadoes, we do have a tornado warning for North Carolina. So this thing is doing hail. Yeah, I'd be Enfield, get the shelter now, and Halifax, get the shelter now. This tornado can move anywhere. This is in North Carolina. Not yet, not at the moment. All I got is this new tornado warning that was just issued for Enfield and Halifax, North Carolina. Yes, that is correct. It's not on the ground yet. I would agree with you on that. Because even though this warning box is not in Halifax, I've never been to Texas before. It would, but I wouldn't be able to determine that without some survey team coming out there and determining the EF. Because right now it'd just be a normal tornado. So we are starting to see our little couplet starting to form on velocity. I've heard it's a pretty cool state too, as well, for Texas. It'd be this little small hook for Enfield. The left side, yes, it does. It does look like a face. Just how they did the surveying for drawing out the borders a long time ago. Then I can say that we are only, 8 subscribers away from our monthly goal of 550 subscribers. Just want to say thank you for all the likes for today's stream, and thank you for tuning in for today's stream. I would say so, but then you got Hawaii, then you got Alaska, which haven't been a state for, I think, 100 years yet. I mean, it's a state right now, but there hasn't been a 100-year anniversary yet for those two states, Hawaii and Alaska. Okay. It is. I mean, but if you look closely on how they did it, it wouldn't, if you were there like in person right at the border, it wouldn't be a straight line. There's going to be a couple of curves, but since you're so far away, so high up, looking at the map, it's going to look a straight line. Also looking down here, what is it? So I'm seeing two areas. So, I can't think of the word that I'm looking for. Two areas that I'm looking at. Now, that could be hail because velocity detects hail. This is from about 3 minutes ago. 3-minute-old radar data. Yeah, just chilling. Just heading towards Halifax. It's 82 degrees over 79 degrees dew point. It's a very high dew point. One tornado warning. What do we got? One tornado warning, 7 severe thunderstorm warnings, and 16 special weather statements. you can start to see that hook come into play. Probably I'm going to say the storm is going to try to attempt. And Halifax is going to be the hail or heavy rain of the storm. Still got the rotation there for Enfield, North Carolina. Still have the radar indicated tornado warning at the moment. It's going to be heading northeast. Still have not updated velocity yet. It's 3 minutes old. 3 minutes old velocity data. Still have our couplet formation. Once they update velocity, we'll know. Well, they just updated velocity. The current time. Here's our couplet, just east of Enfield, North Carolina. I see a little bit of a ball starting to form. Here's good morning in Martinsburg. All right. I would say so. Looks like my laptop was delayed. It said 3:58 even though it was 3:57. I would say so. So I mean, if there's anyone within this area, is it Crowell's Crossroads? you're gonna want to go to shelter. Yes, I know this thing looks cool. I know there's gonna be a lot of people out there that say, "Hey, you know what? This looks really cool. I'm gonna go outside and watch this." Don't do that. Yes. So on radar here, a hook would be I try to see what is poking out from the storm. Now it's kind of hard to see it with this radar scan. Yeah, your normal, it's hard to see with this radar scan, but this is our hook that we're looking into right now. And but usually it's called a hook echo. Usually when you have a hook, it's going to be a starting phase of a tornado cycle. Starting to see a little bit stronger rotation on velocity. Yeah, that would make more sense. This would be your little hook. It's like a little small down from the storm. There's no collision coefficient readings on the storm at the moment. No, this is brisk iced tea, not alcohol. Like this, for example, we're starting to see another hook starting to form from the storm. So you got your normal hook that you can see on radar right there, and then we're starting to see another hook form south of Enfield, North Carolina. Now velocity isn't that great with that storm, but we do have a strong velocity with our storm over here in Enfield. So we got Crowell's Crossroads and is it Tillery? Yeah, there's a second cloud. Which one are you talking about? Talking about so this is the supposedly weak tornado. we have another cloud right here, and then we got another one down here. Well, nothing on the ground yet. There's no debris reading. I'm not going to rule out the possibility of it rotating and still rotating. Still got one tornado warning, and it's not observed or anything like that. So that's a really good sign. We don't want this thing to happen. Even though they look cool. Yep. Yeah, Scotland Neck. You are right. Gaming, German Shepherd gaming channel. They're on the edge of that tornado warning. The storm is moving northeast. They have just severe thunderstorm this storm down there. Let me go on reflectivity. It's for Nashville, North Carolina. It's moving pretty fast. That's why they have that 70-mile-per-hour wind gust threat. Yes. This is in North Carolina. Looking at 2 possible storms at the moment. You're welcome. You're welcome, Don. Getting to areas that are kind of being a little bit concerning. We got the main storm, then we have a little small, tiny storm south of Enfield, North Carolina. We're only about five subscribers away from our monthly goal of 550. Just want to say thank you everyone for tuning in for today's stream. It really means a lot. Thank you. We're at 24 likes so far. All right. Welcome. Is issued a new severe thunderstorm warning. So my warning boxes are a little bit different. So I have, for severe thunderstorm warning, I'm going to time you out because you're spamming. Keep on doing it, I'm gonna have to extend it. And if you keep on doing it even more, you're gonna be banned for like, is it 24 hours or something like that? Not you. It's this person who was spamming, saying unrelated weather things. Yeah, we're kind of dealing with a troll. I mean, you can talk about unrelated weather things, but if you're going to be like a troll and everything like that, we're just not going to do that here. We're really starting to see a lot of storms pick up in Georgia. Yep, I see that. Oh, you do? Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, awesome. Starting to see a little bit of a hail core. That's what our purple. That's what our purple readings are. It's going to be some light hail, and then our very dark into black is going to be our very heavy hail, large hail. Starting to see a rotation starting to form. They've just a severe thunderstorm warning. This storm south of Enfield for a tornado possibility tag and quarter size hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Whenever the warning is flashing, that means it's new. Yes, or concussions. So we currently have 1 tornado warning, 13 severe thunderstorm warnings, 1 special marine warning, and 15 special weather statements. This tornado or this rotation within the storm here is going to be rain wrapped if this thing decides to go on the ground. Still currently looking at the rotating storm south of Enfield. It does. Well, they just issued another tornado warning for that storm that was rotating. For Scotland Neck, and yeah, the storm is, there's a little tiny, where I don't have any mods in chat right now. But you are you are a mod. I don't see that message if someone sweared in chat. All right. Should be able to give them a timeout. It's up to you for how long you want to do it. Yeah, we can look at Pennsylvania. Sorry about the lag. So up to the, actually we do have some storms. So south, no, my bad. Yeah, southeast of, a little bit southeast of State College, we do have a storm moving by. Then a little bit to the east near, is it Milheim or Milheim? Near Decatur, we are seeing thunderstorms moving through the area. They're probably going to have little bits of small hail along with it. And then we are seeing a couple of thunderstorms near Clinton. Thunderstorms and heavy rain. And then we're seeing a lot of scattered showers and thunderstorms up near Williamsport and Greenwood and Lehman and Knoxon, Pennsylvania. All right, sounds like a good idea to do, Jeffrey. Going for a nice long walk. A level 4 for a tornado. Our tornado probabilities are very low today. So we do have a 5% chance of a tornado happening for Pennsylvania. To be within these areas, so Lancaster, Harrisburg, Bloomsburg, Pottsville. But I would still be prepared for if anything were to happen, like anything bad were to happen. Yeah. Pottsville, Pottstown. Yeah, we can look at that. A little laggy. You're in that 5% chance of a tornado for today. Like the other tornado warning is not there anymore. There was another word that I was looking for. I could not find it. There's a rotation coming. I mean, there is a storm here near, is it Milheim? Milheim? Near Decatur. And you still got dew point temperatures high, so Yeah, so near Decatur, all you have right now is some other. If there's a radar tower, they're close. They're probably going to special weather statement the storm. It is moving northeast. Yeah, it's going to be hitting Hartleton. Pottstown. Let me take a look at it again. I didn't see any. I mean, you are going to be getting hit with some scattered rain showers that are in the area. There's nothing. There's not going to be any tornadoes at the moment. Now, when these storms keep on moving toward the area, it's probably going to be another maybe 3 hours from now. Is it Fearless? I'm seeing a little bit of rotation in the Blaine and Newburgh storm in Pennsylvania. Yeah, it is a lot of wind, but when it starts to get to the 60 and 70 mile per hour wind gusts in some of these storms here, it starts to become a issue. The storm is really trying to put down another hook from the main storm. Still have a tornado warning for North Carolina. For tornado warning and quarter-size hail. You can see that little small tiny hook from our storm here. Only 4 away from 550 subscribers, our May monthly goal. $60-mile-an-hour funnel cloud. Yeah. Yeah, the wind gusts here would be 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. It should have a funnel cloud. Oh yeah, so this thing is trying to, if not already. Got a pretty good velocity. I know, but when it's red like that, it doesn't mean it's on the ground. It's pretty it could be possible. I mean, I know it looks like it's on the ground. Are you able to, I gotta see. There should be a traffic cam in the area. Rotation in Airville. Look at it later. I don't see any rotation. Fortunately, there is. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't see any rotation right now for Hagersville. Yeah, let me take a look at that. Maybe your general rainstorms for New York and Manhattan. There'd be some thunder and some lightning. And it's gonna be heavy rainfall. Take a look at that. And unfortunately, don't see any rotation on velocity. It's going to be your normal general thunderstorms. It's not. I mean, you're just going to be getting some heavy rain. No, all it was for scattered storms. Scattered thunderstorms. So looking at this tornado warning for North Carolina. Everything for Pottstown is you're still going to get like rain showers. There's nothing severe at the moment. Go to Georgia. I see a velocity. Oh, they don't even have this thing tornado warned. In about, what about soon? Should be in about, I don't know, maybe 2 hours. It'll get hit by some. Oh, 05. Maybe they came out with a new. They came out with a new reading for today. New storm reading. There would not be a level 5 today. I don't know why they're saying that. Isn't that in Pennsylvania? Yeah, they should have this thing tornado warned. They don't have a tornado warned. So the storm is traveling. It's going to be south of Leslie, but you are going to be having some hail in Leslie at the moment. Storm has got a hook on it. It's a rotator. So this is in Those were southeastern Sumter County in west central Georgia, and then Crisp County in central Georgia. They should have tornado warned the storm. We probably had a quick spin up. Coalition coefficient is showing a quick spin up event that they had. It's not, this is an unwarned tornado warning. We have our velocity signature, a little bit of a rotation signature on near Leslie, Georgia. If you're looking at the Weather Channel, they like to exaggerate a little bit about stuff. Yeah, you're starting to see a little bit of a notable hook on the Leslie storm in Georgia. I'm gonna keep it like this. I gotta go visit the bathroom for about 2 minutes. I drank a whole bunch of tea, so that's that's what it will do to you if you drink it like 4 cans in almost 2 hours. So I'll be back in about I'll have to take a look at that. Yeah, I totally forgot I was muted. Thank you. Hey, back, Isaiah. Welcome back. Because whenever I try to get up and go, I mute the mic. The storm is in New Jersey at the moment. But mostly, a lot of the storms are happening in Georgia. Because he didn't. So basically, what you can do is you can, whenever you chat and text, you don't want your message to be there, you can actually just delete your message. Let's say that I want to chat. Now I'm going to say hello, and now I'm going to type it, and then maybe I don't like it, so I'm going to remove my message. Because how I have this played out is that for this live stream here, anything that's chatted in the live stream be always in the live stream for playback history. So I have that thing turned on. They just issued another new severe thunderstorm warning. It's a tornado possible tag. You want to go check out the Georgia storm. Yeah, I don't know why they don't have this thing tornado warned. It's pretty obvious what's going on with the storm here. Both radar towers confirm it. It's pretty. There you go. You're getting massive hail in Americas. There you go. There's your giant hail. Probably talking about ping pong size hail falling from the sky. This is from 3 minutes ago. Waiting for a new update. This is in Georgia, by the way. Yes, that's correct. This thing, I'm going to try to hype it. You know, a lot of live streams, what they're going to do, they're going to try to hype it up, like put false advertising crap in their title. Mine is real because it's a live destructive. What is it? Live severe storms. Yeah. And I mean, we're viewing severe thunderstorms at the moment, so it's true. But everyone's gonna, try to hype it up, go live, put some false crap in there. So, I mean, this thing should be tornado warned. I don't know why it's not. It's only severe thunderstorm warned. So I use purple box for my tornado warnings, and then I use red boxes for my severe thunderstorm warning boxes. Because we have a couplet. Yeah, there is a difference. I was just saying that about clickbait and everything like that. No, there's not. Maybe an EF1 at most. Or a quick spin up. Well, it is Memorial Day. Oh, I didn't want to need to know that, Jay. Kind of disgusting. Yeah, I mean, National Weather Service has to wake up. There's probably only one person in the office today. Who knows? It's Memorial Day today for Monday. you're done. We're gonna be giving you a 30-minute timeout. How about that, Jay? 30-minute timeout. So we're still looking at this. Still looking at this. What is it? Velocity couplet. Yeah, we're seeing that hook. It's a well-defined hook. So this thing is on. If there's anyone in the area like Warwick, or is it? I'm gonna fail at this. Is it our Rabbi in Warwick? I'd probably want to get the shelter. Saying he's unwarned. Or is it Cordell? Said 30 minutes. That's what YouTube said. No, I'm not. Yeah, it's not on the ground yet. It's a rotating cloud. They could at least warn it, though. It is counted in seconds. Like, for example, 86,000 seconds is 24 hours. There's your hook. Sorry, there's your hook. Yeah, there would be a debris field on coalition coefficient. I mean, I have the National Weather Service tagged in my video here, but, you know, they're probably not going to look at my video or stream. They have other things to do. Oh yeah, that's a hook right there. You know, it's a hook. Oh, look at my phone here. Not yet. There is a special weather statement off to the west. So for a severe thunderstorm, there has to be a requirement. It's either hail or wind. And this storm meets the requirement for hail and wind for at least either 1-inch diameter size hail or 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. It has to meet one of those requirements. No, that's incorrect. Because that storm up in North Carolina got a tornado warning, and that tornado was not on the ground. Well, no, I mean, there's a special weather statement off to the west. I know we're talking about the tornado warning that should have been issued for this area, and then the special weather statement is for Pennsylvania. For is it for near McClare and Middleburg? No, the special weather statement is not bad, but this storm is bad in Georgia. Five, 3 minutes off the 3 minutes old data. Yeah, that is a really. Yeah, you got a hail core. Look at our hydrometer classification for our hail readings. So, I mean, it's large hail, just hail actually. Yeah, I can see it now. For the special weather statement storm, there's a hook. There's a little bit of rotation too as well. It's not looking as bad right now. James. You're just trying to make me mad. You're gonna get a 24-hour ban. So we got our general rotation here on our storm, Georgia. It's gonna be passing by Warwick. I'll take a look at that. Yeah, we can take a look at that. So right now you do have some rain off to the north. There are some storms coming, like scattered storms forming from the west. Still got some pretty high dew points to as well, so I'd still want to be careful. Be weather aware for the next couple of hours. You're welcome. Yep, hold on, let me... So right now, the storm that I'm looking at is this one, near Middleburg. Getting a little bit of rotation within that storm. Oh, thank you, MM. We're getting some hail with these storms. That's why this thing was straight line winds up to 50 miles an hour. That's not hail. But it will be hail pretty soon because you're getting the purple within the storm here. So it's going to be little tiny bits of hail. Heading towards Pottsville, but it's moving northeast. I don't see why they might tornado warn the storm. For a tornado warning, there just has to be a rotation. There does not have to be any severe thunderstorm warnings or anything else like that. Probably the storm in Georgia. No, it's the one in North Carolina. Oh, great. The radar is a little bit distorted. It's kind of hard to see it on because you got a little bit of distorted radar for velocity. You're just kind of far away from the radar tower. So sometimes when it's really far away, you just get these little lines within the radar itself. It might have updated itself. So yeah, that we're looking at a couplet for the Roberts Robertsonville. There we go. Near Beargrass. Let me see here on so I'm looking at the Middleburg storm. So that the Sparta Township hook, I'm seeing Sparta Townships in New Jersey. So that storm has moved off for now. Yeah, I know. And I can't find that in PA. Whenever I look it up, it always reverts back to New Jersey. Oh, that's all the way up there. That's my bad. I don't know why it was not showing up. It's my bad. So we're by Lake Erie. It looks like you got a whole couple of tornado warnings in, is it in Canada at the moment too as well? Oh, sweet. We just hit 550 subscribers. Thank you, everyone, so much. We just completed our monthly goal. Thank you, everyone, for leaving a like and tuning in for today's live stream. I don't know. Fearless, I just don't see that. I see the hook, but there's nothing on velocity indicating that it's going to be a tornado. I know, but when the storm has a hook, it doesn't mean it's going to tornado out. For Robertsonville and Everett still have that tornado warning for quarter-size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Are starting to see a little bit more high definition velocity couplet starting to form. It's gonna be almost right over Everett's. So if there's anyone within that area, you got to go to shelter immediately. Yeah, the F5. Was it an F4, F5? It was a really, really bad tornado. I streamed it last night. Yeah, I mean, it was a real terrible event for Kentucky last night. This is our 2-minute-old data on velocity. So this thing, if it touches the ground, it's going to be a rain-wrapped event, rain-wrapped tornado. But it's currently not on the ground at the moment. I didn't hear about that F5. I heard about the tornado in Kentucky last night. I mean, if it was worse than the El Reno tornado, then it had to be. Like, since you put Nebraska in there, it had to be worse than the Kentucky tornado then. So why are you spamming? Or why are you doing that? If you keep on doing that, I'm going to have to time you out. And I know you don't want that. I don't want that. We're currently looking at this couplet in Everett, North Carolina. So now I'm going to have to put you in a timeout, so I asked you not to spam. Five minutes. If you keep on doing it, you're gonna have to increase the time. Because now, if it was something else like emotes, I would have been fine. But since you're giving false information about weather, we're just not going to do that. Things going to be rain wrapped. Got your hail readings within the storm. Sorry, not hail readings, but your hail is when you look at coalition coefficient. Not only does it tell you if there's a debris signature on the ground, it also tells you your hail. So these little bits of pieces are hail. Not all of them are hail, but this little segment near Everett and Robertsonville is going to be a little small, tiny hail. Yeah, we'd take a look at that. At the moment, no, it's still a special weather statement. And it looks to be dissipating. The storm is. Yeah, I mean, I had to ban 2 people today, but, you know, I had one guy who was going to argue with me, and I had another guy who was spamming. So, I mean, I'm giving this guy a chance. I'm giving, is it Marcello? Or Macchio. I'm giving this guy a chance. I timed him out for about 5 minutes. Now, if he's going to do it again, I'm just going to have to time him out completely. We're trying to keep this thing for the correct information, not false advertising or false misinformation. Still have that velocity. Here, Williamston, the storm is going to be moving in your area. Since this is a tornado warning, I would still consider taking shelter. Even though it's still radar indicated. Still want to get the shelter just in case if this thing touches the ground, does a tornado touchdown. Stuttering a little bit there. So they've already issued a special marine warning for North Carolina. So it's a storm capable of producing water spouts. Be heading towards, going to be a little bit to the north of Gainesville. Heading towards Plymouth, North Carolina. Just stubbed my toe on my desk. Still got a couplet. It's going to be to the south of Williamston. Heading towards Jamesville. Yeah, give me one moment. I'll take a look at that. Yeah, a storm near Little Valley, or at the storm near Little Valley, New York. We got the storm. Anything for Warren and Corey. It's just a normal thunderstorm. It's nothing. Yeah, welcome back, Isaiah. We got some other storms for Virginia. They just issued a severe thunderstorm warning with a tornado possible tag and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. I'm going to go take a look at some severe thunderstorm warnings in Texas. So that's another area for pretty large hail for today. There we go. We got a pretty good hail core on that storm. It's for $half size hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Okay. Sweet. Thanks. So the severe thunderstorm warning for Dallas is for 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and golf ball size hail. So it's pretty toasty there in Texas today. It's in Texas. Actually, got another storm that we have another storm for Georgia that is doing a lot of hail. Still $half size hail. It's gonna be a little bit of lag, and I do apologize to everyone. These storms are really starting to pop off now. It's issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Alabama, south of Montgomery, for $half size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. We do have a small rotating velocity southwest of Union Springs. We still have that tornado warning for North Carolina. Yeah, so lime-size hail, that is hail right there. It's going to be near Ashbourne, Fitzgerald, and Rebecca, Georgia. Storm is doing massive hail. A massive hail core. See, try to throw the state in there too if you can, because there's going to be a lot of warnings out there. Wow, there's a lot of severe thunderstorms. Yeah, you still got 16 severe thunderstorms. You still got that tornado warning for North Carolina. Three special marine warnings and 14 special weather statements. They've just reissued the tornado warning. This is our velocity couplet. It's still pretty active. Gonna be heading right towards Jamesville and Plymouth, North Carolina. The storm, if it did produce a tornado, it's gonna be right on the edge. It's gonna be right there, right near Jamesville. This is in North Carolina. We'll go back down to Texas to view that damaging hailstorm. It's going to be in Dallas, Texas. Yeah, for 60-mile-per-hour winds, wind gusts, and you golf ball size hail. For Balch Springs and Hutchins, Wilmer. And then you have another storm that just formed and is moving north. Once this loads in, we're going to see oh yeah, you got your hail core. It's going to be for $50 size hail for the severe thunderstorm warning. Near, is it Medina or Medina, Texas? But pronounce that wrong. Let's see how they just kind of popped out of nowhere for this one near Camp Wood, Texas. You can't find the tornado warning? It's going to be in North Carolina. It's going to be right on the coast. Now we're starting to see a little bit of rotation on this newly formed storm near Camp Wood, Texas. Just popped out of nowhere. You can see how this thing just pops out of nowhere on velocity. So around 5:35 Eastern time on radar, which is going to be around 4:30. This thing just popped out of nowhere. It's going to be near Camp Wood, Texas. It's about 2 minutes old reflectivity. Issued another severe thunderstorm warning for the north storm for quarter-size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. That just pops out of Camp Wood storm. It's pretty impressive. It just popped out of nowhere. And it's like gaining strength too. It's not moving. It's just sitting there. You got a couple storms behind it too as well that's starting to form behind it. But if there's no storms behind it, usually a storm will just sit there until it wants to move. It's going to get very tall. The echo top of the storm is going to get very tall. Going to be a damaging storm. Two minutes old velocity data. Still quarter size hail. So it's still pretty damaging hail for the hail threat. Gotta look for other storms to report on too. Can't keep doing these little small ones. Lime size hail though, that's pretty impressive. Still pretty damaging for it's hitting right towards Fitzgerald, Georgia. Yeah, we can. So I know there's a tornado warning at the moment for North Carolina. So no storms have formed. I was going to say no formed storms have formed. But you got all this stuff up here for North Carolina. You got the tornado warning, which is going to be for a special marine warning. So it looks fine right now. But everything up here, Elizabeth City, Plymouth is under a tornado warning at the moment. You're welcome. You're welcome, Casey. The severe thunderstorm warning still has the tornado possible tag. It's for this tornado warning. Let's see what other storms we got. So here's the other storm we got for lime-size hail. It's really damaging. Got more storms up here in Missouri. Only I can do that. You should be able. I'm going to do this for 1 second, but you should be able to do that now. Give me 1 moment. There we go. You might be able to now. Check it out now. So you're a managing moderator. I don't know if you can. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, I don't know if you can, but you can try it out. You should. Nope. Oh man. I'll have to see though. Let me see on my channel. Because it would say pin message. I mean, there would be a spot. So right when you tap, it would say either pinned message, report, remove. These are just my features since I'm the streamer. I have pinned message, report, remove, put user in timeout, hide user from the channel, or remove moderator, which I'm not going to do. Yeah, I know you can. Yeah, I'm still learning. I'm so used to Twitch. YouTube is a little bit more new to me for streaming. I mean, I use YouTube all the time for watching videos, but for streaming, it's a little bit different than Twitch. Wait. Yes. Hmm. Were you referring to the colors or the? nice storm down here, down in Mexico. Oh, you're 5 minutes. Yeah, I mean, I try to throw it on. Yeah, I gotta throw it on live chat. There we go. So it's like instant. But I just know there's still a little bit of a delay, which I don't like. I can't show cameras anymore or camera feeds on Radar Omega. They thing for broadcast permissions. So I can't do that. Well, the storm in Dallas. They just extended the tornado warning for North Carolina. Yeah. I already got one. I have it linked in the description. Okay. That storm in Garland is doing some really weird things. It was going north, but then it decided to go south. Oh yeah, I really like that. Whenever the chat likes to go fast. The highest timer you can turn on, I think it's like 60 seconds. I don't remember. It might be 60 seconds or lower or higher. But yeah, I don't have it on a timer. This is a real standard. I gotta look at a different storm. I'm gonna go look at the Alabama storms. Yeah, I gotta create different roles in the Discord server. I've only created that. I created it a week ago. for the Discord server. If there's anything you need to contact me on, I have 2 different accounts. It's going to be my Megatrain account or the Gamer Boss Boy 71 account. That's my gaming account. Yeah, there's a guy I know, but he doesn't know me. His name is Jeff Favignano. He's a really good content creator. He does a lot of GTA videos, Grand Theft Auto videos, and storm chasing uh, game videos. And yeah, he was playing one of those games, tornado chasing games. So the storm that I'm looking at right now is in Alabama. It's got a little bit of a velocity signature for a tornado. It's still rotating, but there's no tornado at the moment. See if I can get a better tower. Not today. I know yet last night though, that was a terrible incident that happened last night. The Kentucky tornado. But no bad tornadoes today. There is a tornado warning right now though for North Carolina. I'm not watching that storm because it's not a good indication of a rotation. Yeah. Yeah, I could join. Should be able to send me an email. Yeah, I mean, it's a real terrible situation that happened in Kentucky. So basically on the channel. Oh, thank you. So on your Discord for the server, you are going to go up to the server. Mine says Megatrain Weather Server. And you're going to go to server setting. Sorry, you're going to go into invite people. And then you're going to copy the link. Storm is doing golf ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts for Balch Springs and Hutchins, Texas. It's gonna be south of Dallas. Can you hear me? Yeah, so the storm is in Hutchins and Balch Springs, south of Dallas, Texas. Go look at the tornado warning, though. The 2 tornado warnings that they've issued for North Carolina. Yeah, no, anyone can send a link. Just hit Control-C and then Control-V it. So the first step to getting do you have the link already for your Discord server? So if not, you got to go to your server, and then you're going to be hitting the top left corner right before the badge, before direct messages. This is going to be your server name. You're going to hit that, and then you're going to go to invite people. And then it's going to say, share this link with others to grant access to your server. It's going to ask you if you want to make this a permanent link or your link is going to expire in 7 days. You're going to hit copy, and then you're going to go and Control-V it. Hit Control-V for paste. Just looking at this velocity signature. We're going to be heading towards the Poconson Lakes National Wildlife Refuge. New Soviet, not new, but it's going to be heading towards Virginia Beach for 75-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Sure. You should be able to just post things on there. Go to general chat. Yep. So my color tables are different. Let me pull up my color tables. So they're custom PAL downloads. So mine is GR level 3 version 2. And then my color table is going to be Viper HD. Let me go to I'm going to give you the website, Daniel. So that is the website, Daniel, for the different color tables that you can download for Radar Omega. You're welcome. And then make sure to hit reflectivity, and then you'll be all set. Hi, Tart. All right. All right. That's fine. That's cool. We're starting to see a velocity couplet form for North Carolina. Yeah, there's your small hook. All right. Still sending. Yeah, I hope so too. Happy Memorial Day to everyone for today. Okay, see you, Tart. Yeah, that's where our velocity couplet. A little tall, small, tiny hook. Yeah, I hope so too. I mean, I don't want this thing to tornado out. Now, if it does, it's still got a long way before it hits the ocean, but not really that long. It will probably be out. It will probably be out to the ocean within maybe an hour at most. Give me one moment for Potsdam. Yeah, yeah, I'll check that out. Give me one moment though. I gotta check out Potsdam, Pottstown. Really nothing within that area. All you have is a couple of scattered showers. There's no hooks. So you're all fine for Pottstown. No, it's going to be, well, yes, there's scattered thunderstorms. All right. I don't see a link or anything like that. A lot of hail with these severe thunderstorms in Georgia. That's golf ball size hail, so that's massive, massive hail for Texas. The warnings for 60-mile-per-hour winds and a golf ball size hail. Yeah. Be a lot of hail damage in Texas today. Nothing on velocity. This guy though being on velocity. There's nothing for a tornado with a storm. It's mainly going to be hail. Yeah. Yeah, buildings are a little bit more sturdier than houses. Yeah. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna call it right now. I've been streaming for a very long time. It's almost been 4 hours. I want to say thank you everyone for liking today's stream. Thank you for tuning in for the live severe weather for today. I know it's gonna keep on ongoing, but I'm just really, really tired from streaming for today. Now, if the storms get really severe tonight, I will probably go stream again. But it's just been sitting in my chair for the 4 hours. I like doing it, but sometimes it just gets tired. I love looking at storms here, and I just want to say thank you for all the new subscribers for tonight and today who have joined the community. Just want to say thank you again. Thank you for liking today's stream. Thank you for tuning in for today's stream. And I just hope that everyone stays safe from all these severe weather that's happening. I'll see everyone in the next stream.